Hello, I am Maria, and this is my channel, Ellen Juno's Crafty Corner. Um, been a while, a couple of months since I've filmed anything, and I've just been a bit crazy around here. If you are a new viewer, thank you for coming in. This is a channel, um, used to be just about cross stitch, but I've gotten into other crafts as well now, so it's kind of a mix, or will be. Today I am cross stitching. I am doing a stitch with me. So hopefully you like what I do today, and remember, if you do like it, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little bell so that you can see when I post up videos, and hopefully they're a little more consistent. I was really good last year at the beginning of the year, but this year has been rough. But not rough per se, just busy. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the video today. We're just going to chit chat and catch up, and I'm just going to talk about all the things that's been going on. I think I did a video in February. I planned a video in February. I'll have to check. I don't remember. I don't remember which video I'm on. I don't know my count number. I don't know. I'm like lost. So yeah. I was going to be all prepared today, had everything ready, was starting to do my research, and then realized I haven't filmed since I rearranged my room. Yeah, so I had a lot of setting up to do. Alright, so I am working on my rainbow dog. It was a pattern I got off of Etsy, off a shop that I don't think is currently open anymore. But I really enjoy this pattern. I know if anybody's watched any of my last ones, I've said I was going to focus on another one. But yeah, we know how that goes. So we're going to work on this today. We're going to work over here in this ear. I'm going to move the camera, so if you need to look away, please look away. I just want to make sure I have you in view, so nothing is blocking you. And you can see my stitches. Alright, so we're going to go there. This is tent stitch. Oops. Ritzy. Sorry, I got a cat walking across my desk. You move, babe. She doesn't want nothing. She's just gonna walk across. And then I have Simon back there behind me. He's sleeping in the cat bed. I'm gonna have to take him to see the doctor soon, the vet soon, because I don't know, he's showing signs of cat anxiety, I think is what it is. I don't know. I just know every little thing spooks him. Alright, let me see if I can do this without getting my fingers in y'all's way. Okay. This is not working. Hold on. I did not test this section. Pull this up just a little. My hand is too close to the camera, so it's trying to focus on my hand. And my fingers are not painted. I apologize. This was kind of a spur of the moment, wake up and try to do. And then I spent the last hour trying to get it all ready to go. Alright, I'm going to do something as well. Stitch with me, I can do this because I don't have to see very far. I have a second. They have given me glasses that are bifocals because I need a little help seeing far and a little help seeing close. So instead of trying to see through the little bifocals on my normal glasses, I ended up with a pair of actual reading glasses. They don't work all that well when I'm looking at, it causes a little fuzz when I look at a distance, but when I'm cross stitching, they work really well and a lot less blurring. All right. I'm doing this project on 25 count, 2 over 1/10 stitch. I've been working on this for a year now. I don't work consistently on anything. I switch projects all the time. It's still trying to blur on me. Not like it was. Alright, so I was talking about Simon, that's right. He has been like scared of everything. Like unnaturally scared. Like he will attack a sock in the hallway, he will attack a shoe, he will like I had him attack my mouse sitting on my desk. Anything that seems odd to him, he gets like real scared and spooky. There was a bit where he wouldn't even come into my room because he was scared of everything. I've literally had to pick up everything up off the floor before he would even walk in here. So I'm trying to find a vet because the one I had is not around anymore. And take him in to see if we can, I guess, get him on anxiety medicine if they can pinpoint that it is anxiety. But my grandpa is a retired veterinarian, and he says that's kind of what it sounds like. So I just need to go get it confirmed. Fun. The other 3 cats are doing all right. The 2 that don't get along have good days and bad days. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go into life events. We've been fighting to get my husband on disability due to all his health issues. We're to the point now where I've got to get a lawyer because they're just not wanting to let him have it. So yeah, which we figured that was going to be the next step. But he's diabetic. We've been working on getting that under control for a while. No matter what we've done, we've not been able to get it situated. So they finally, he basically went to the doctor and told him he was mad. He was done. He was tired of pricking his finger every day, multiple times a day, because his blood sugar is so crazy. Luckily, not luckily, but he has high blood sugar. He doesn't have low sugar, so he doesn't have to worry about lows, but we can't get his high blood sugar under control. So they finally put him on the Dexcom that helps monitor his blood sugars. So when we put him on that, we were able to keep a better eye on where his sugars were at, and then the doctor was able to actually look up his sugars. And then when we got the Dexcom last month, they actually sent him to a specialist for his diabetes, so we could look into possibly getting him a insulin pump as well, because he's just, like I said, he's having to stick himself insulin wise every single time he eats anything, and his sugar's always so high. So we went to that doctor. As you can tell, I've had a lot of doctor's appointments in the mornings before. So, but we went to that doctor, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't really know what to do because we've already done as much as we can do food-wise, and we were actually calculating wrong. So like." We were counting, like you're supposed to make sure you don't eat so many carbs a day and keep your carb count low or whatever. Well, we were counting the carb count and the sugar count. So we were over counting the carbs. So since we're not able to figure out what's going on, they were like, okay, so we're going to go ahead and put him on the Omnipod. Is an insulin pump. So he's been on that for the last few months, or for this month, and I love it. That thing is great. Not having to worry about if he got his shot when he ate or whatever. Just go into the pump, put how much calories or carbs he's eaten, and then it provides the insulin. And it's easy to change the pod. When he runs out, about every 2 days we end up changing it. I'm okay with that. I can help change the pod. He can do it if he has to, but he has to put it normally around his back, and he can't twist very well due to the fibromyalgia and other things that he has. So I normally tend to help him with that. We have been looking into houses again this year, hoping I've got my credit up good enough that we can move. With the raises I got last year and the job change, we should be fine on the debt ratio income. Plus, my middle daughter will be 18 in April, and she actually wants to go on to the loan with us. So we're all going to file and see if we can get a house that we want. So yeah. Okay, so let me walk through what I'm doing. I'm fixing it in my thread here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this bottom hole here, go all the way through, and then I'm going to go back down the hole I just came up. I'm going to keep hold of the loop that I created. Now I'm going to go up the top hole and go there. Now I made a loop because this is how I do my loop finish. So I've got my loop. So now I'm going to go back down. And then I'm going to go up a few stitches above that one. I don't pull taut, I just kind of pull until I feel a little bit of tension. Sorry for bumping that. And now, let's see if I can get this a little closer for you. So now what I'm going to do is I came up right here, so I'm going to go up underneath this stitch, which is just kind of hard. Let me switch my needle out. I've been using ballpoint needles. They are not good for piercing fabric. So I keep my sharp point nearby. Oops, both of you. Thank you. Alright, so now I came up right there, so I'm going to go down right here, just up underneath this thread, basically in the center of this fabric. you cannot tell I finished that stitch. Go back up. And that stitch is not going anywhere. Snip it. There we go. That is a finished section. Alright. So now I'm going to go over. I'm going to move to a different area because I'm going to continue using the strand of green that I have. So I'm going to move the camera. So if you need to look away, please look away. The camera is moving. We are going right here. Alrighty. So now I'm going to continue here. So we are going to start this with a loop start, even though I don't have the end, the hooped end. We're going to make my own hoop. All right, so let's see. Best place to start is right here. So I'm gonna go. I normally go one or two away from where I'm gonna go up at. And then I'm gonna go up where I need to go. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna kind of hold my finger on the back of the project, just kind of keeping the thread taut. Not taunt, but tension on the thread. I'm gonna go back down the hole I just came up. So now I have a loop. And now I'm going to grab go up my hole, go through my hoop I made, grab it, tighten it down a little, and back down that hole. I pull it. I don't pull taut, I just pull just a little, and then it's time to start stitching. It's not going anywhere. I'm just kind of pull that little see-through thread up out of the back. Zoom in on this so I don't mess up. Alrighty, so yeah, I like walking through how I do that because to me, I love this stitch. I need to go back to my other needle though. I like the ballpoint needles for most of everything. It's just sometimes on fabric it does not like to pop through. This is 28 count, so it's a little harder. Let's see. I have totally forgotten what I was just talking about. I think I finished what we were talking about. I was saying we were looking for houses to move into. So, yeah, that's the thought and the hope we have. I have started online classes. Well, I had been working online classes. I'm not doing them right at the moment because I forgot to register for this semester. So, yeah. So I did not start classes this semester, but I do have the classes set up for next semester, which is okay because my brain needed a break anyway. I'm taking accounting classes. So classes, I've been working, I've been just taking it day by day. I've been going to see a doctor. I've been having issues with lower back pain. So I went to the doctor to see about that. They say that my back muscles are weak, and that is why I'm in pain. So we're working on core exercises to help build my core so my back will stop hurting. So, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't hurt that much when I'm sitting. Like sometimes, like, it'll hurt, but most of the time it's just I feel it. I know it's there. What really gets me is when I have to stand or walk for more than 5 minutes. So unless if I'm wearing high heels, it's better. It takes longer before my back starts hurting, but normally it really starts to feel like somebody's stabbing me in my back. And I'm done with it. I don't want to deal with it anymore if I can help it. Okay. That's here. I have been watching floss tubes and YouTubes. I have been watching a lot of floss tubes, trying to keep up with everybody. I have also been watching knitting podcasts because I'm really big into my knitting. I tend to knit more than I do anything else. Recently, it's been because I didn't have any of my cross stitch stuff together. And the one project I did have together, I just did not want to do. This yarn is fighting with me. I hate it. It's like, no, I don't want to go in the hole. Come on. When I'm not filming, I can get the needle in just fine. The thread in just fine. No questions. Does not miss. Goes right in. It's like, here, home. Start filming, and it's like, nope, don't want to go. Can't make me. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally. What was I talking about? Knitting. That's right. I've been doing a lot of knitting here recently. I really enjoy it. Seeing the things I'm making coming to life. I'm working on a little of everything. I'm working. Still want to cross stitch. I see cross stitch, and I was like, oh, I should pull that out, but I don't actually go and pull it out. So that's my bad on that. It's just like I have too many things to do. Plus, I've been Hobby Lobby has had a humongous clearance sale, and I've been going into their jewelry section, I have found so many little charms that I've purchased that I'm planning on turning into like what are they called? My brain died. What are they called? Stitch markers. That's the word. I'm going to make some stitch markers that can clip to the project and kind of hang there like pretty little danglies. Just because. I think that's about all I can do with this color without going too far down. Because I don't want to go there yet. Alright, so there, we're going to end this color, attach it back to my doodaddy. Yep. Back over here. And actually, we'll just call that thread done. And we have paint. I'm not short on it, so. Alright, so next color. Which one am I going to do? I think we're going to go back to the ear. Yeah, we're going to come back over here to the ear. Alright, so I'm about to move the camera. It's moving now. So this is the area I will be working in. And I need 699. 699. I have not been streaming on my knitting on Twitch here recently either. I've not done anything video wise. I plan on it. It's just actually clicking to go live or not having appointments to run off to. Yeah, that's been fun. But I am going to get back into it. I want to try to do it 2 days a week. Streaming on Twitch and then getting a Stitch With Me out every week. But all depends on appointments and what we've got going on and stuff like that. Every Wednesday, I go to a knitting group for the most of my morning, which I absolutely love it. They're awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. I love going up there and knitting and chatting and just seeing what everybody's working on and learning, because it's the lady that runs the group is also been a knitter for a long time, part of the knitting guild. Don't know much about stuff like that, but I do know that she has a lot of knitting knowledge, so if I have any questions on anything that I'm working on, they are able to help me. I started my first sweater, and I'm over halfway done with it, in my opinion. I'm down to the ribbing on the bottom, which I have a little ways to go on that because it's a long ribbing bottom part of it. And then I have the arms and neck, or the ribbing around the neck, should I say. So, but it was really nice to have them to ask when I ran into a problem. Oops. Plus, they tend to do like boot camps and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just cool. I really enjoy it. So, I know for a fact I can never do it on a Wednesday, or unless for some reason they don't have a group, I could possibly. And then I probably won't do much on Mondays because Mondays are my I don't want to do nothing days. So I'll probably try to do if I don't get a Stitch With Me done before my Twitch videos, I'll probably try to do it on the weekend, unless we have plans. Today's was just a very impromptu, oh, I need to do this, and I woke up early, so I was like, yeah, let's give it a try. And then getting everything set up and technical issues, like I thought I was all good to go. Sit there and started filming. You cannot see what I'm working on, sorry. And then realized my microphone was not working. So I got, like, luckily I was only about 10 minutes in. And then, I guarantee you I had like 16 takes because it's like you start the video. It's been so long since I've started one that I kept messing up my greeting, you know, my login. Yeah, my login. It's just like, take 1, take 2, take 10. I'm like, yeah. But I finally got it going, and as you can see, I finally got the greeting well enough that I continued with the recording. So hopefully I can continue getting my videos out and get back onto a more consistent schedule. For one, I really want to work on my cross stitch. I do want to see progress on it. I do want to see it come to life. So I think if I put a plan out there to do cross stitch with me's, then I have a better chance of actually doing it. I did sign up. Oops, sorry. For a small little retreat at my local yarn shop or craft store, I guess, LNS is doing. It is the thing about it that I like is it's a knitting, it's knitting, crochet, and quilting. Knitting, cross stitch, and quilting. I don't quilt, but I think I do like the idea that it's knitting as well. So I can, it's a 3-day thing. Not decided if I'm going to try to make all 3 days yet. But I know for sure I'm going to be there Saturday, Sunday. I just don't know if I'm going to try to request off work to be there Friday. And for one reason is because I have not been away from my husband for more than a day. Since I got back from the Army in 2009. So we've seen each other every single day since 2009. It's 2023, so not sure I want to break that streak. I don't know. It's just one of those things. So we're just gonna go here. But yeah, if I did go on Friday, I would not see my husband on Saturday, unless in person. I know we could FaceTime, but it's still not the same thing. So I don't know. I have not decided on that. Luckily, like when you buy the tickets, it pays for all 3 days automatically. You don't pick if you're gonna go 1 day, 2 day, or whatever. So if I decide to go all 3 days, then it's already covered. I just got to make sure that I've got the room situated by that time. But, yeah. I know once I get done here, I'm gonna go make some breakfast, and then I'm probably gonna jump on and play some World of Warcraft for a little while. Been playing that recently and been enjoying the game. Found some people to play with, so that's always good. What's wrong?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. You can put it on the bed. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, my son was bringing my laptop back. He was borrowing it while my oldest was on his computer. I just unthreaded what I threaded. There we go. Try not to unthread it. All right. Double checking where I'm at here. I'm trying to mark off things I haven't done yet. There we go. Alright. So once I finish this thread, I am going to go ahead and call it. Probably won't be a full hour, but I do need to go make some breakfast though. Eggs and sausage for the hubby. Being diabetic, that's the best thing he can eat. Because it's the lowest carb meal for the day. It's filling enough that he can, feels like he gets full. So, in the right spot. I am in the wrong spots. hold on. Frog has come to visit. Oh, missed. Does not want to go in the needle now. It's like, no, I've done it enough. I ain't fighting with you. The tips are a little frayed. So nip them. It's still gonna fight me. There we go. Yay! Okay. So we're gonna go back down. Man, I keep pulling the needle off. I feel like I do that so often. It's just yank the needle right on off the thread. How far down do I need to go? Here. Alright, so let's go back up. Now we are in the right place. It's supposed to be 3 away, so 1 or 2 away, and in the third spot. So now we'll go here. And here. Now that is done. So now just need to move on over. Yay! Hopefully everybody's been doing good, and hopefully everybody's been making good cross-stitch progress on their projects. The ones that I've seen on YouTube have been great. I really enjoyed watching everybody's YouTube channels, seeing all the progress everybody has made. Things have been a bit crazy at work. We're kind of short-staffed because we had 3 night people quit in less than a 3-week period. So things have been super fun. Just trying to make sure we have the coverage that we need. The L2s have been going available in the queue so that we can keep all the calls answered and not overburden the 1 or 2 people that we have. They can answer every call, but you want them to have a break between calls like you normally have. So all the L2s are going available in the queues so that they don't have to answer every call that comes in, because he's basically the only one covering those clients. So that's been interesting. I haven't really had to take interactions for a while, so. Almost done with this thread. Here and fill in this hole. All my information below, so how you can contact me if you need to. I will try to get an actual floss tube done. Thinking possibly next week. I don't really have much cross stitch progress to show, but I do have a little. So. That. A few more stitches here, and then we are done. We got close to the hour mark. I feel like I've just jabbered about nonsense. Hopefully, I jabbered enough to give everybody an update on what's going on. If you want to see any of my knitting stuff, I do that on Twitch. I will try to post those videos over here as well in their own category. Because I like to do my knitting over there. Every now and then I may eventually play a game if I don't feel like crafting. But that's a lot of setup to do that I don't know if I want to. Alright, so I am ending my thread here. Oh, wait, maybe I'll go one over. Let me make sure here. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go one more over. So I have finished that row. So now I'm gonna go back down. Here. Go through. Taut, tight. Go down. There we go. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna see if I can go down with this needle. Because I don't really want to change it. Yep, it went right through. And there we go. I have finished that stitch. That is 277 stitches. Yay! Alrighty. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, wait. Alright. Move my pad over there. Now we're gonna scroll out. See, I got a pretty little ear now. more of his lip done here. So yeah, it's slowly but surely coming along. I'm really enjoying really enjoying this pattern. I really love the colors on it. So hopefully I'll start working on it and on my other ones as well. I hope everybody has a great week, a great weekend, because I totally spaced. It is March 24th of 2023. It is currently 11:20 a.m. So I'm going to go grab some food and go from there. And I will see everybody next time. Happy stitching. Bye.